né? Você já foi na ISKCON? Porque ISKCON significa esse ouvido e também significa ISKCON. Sabe a ISKCON, preocupado? Aqui em gente fala assim, ISKCON, ISKCON, que é o mesmo significado, tipo, esse ouvido. Também significa isso, então a palavra parece, né? O mesmo som. Então, ISKCON, ISKCON e ISKCON. Tipo, só precisa ouvir da ISKCON, só da ISKCON, esse ouvido, só daqui. Não tocadinho. Então, você achar eu sou muito inteligente, if you think I'm too much clever, too much stupid, even if you have some abhiman, some, like, for example, some ego of being stupid, like some conception of yourself of being stupid is also one kind of ego. After giving up all these abhimans, these egos and conceptions, if you become Trinanda Pisunich and praying so much to God, crying and crying, just like if someone is sick, if the person feels so much pain, he'll cry so much of pain. Sometimes they have very strong pains, and then you cry of pain. So in the same way, it's like humble as like a grass. And if you pray like that, then it's possible to attain to Krishna. Actually, it's only possible through sadhu sangha to give up all these egos. So that's why you should do association of sadhu. What is satsanga? Harikatha. What is sadhu sangha? Samakrupena gamanam iti sadhu sangha. Means you follow completely the instructions of the sadhu. This is satsanga. Samak is completely? Samak completely? Samakrupena means directly. So it means you have to follow the direct instruction of the sadhu. This is sadhu sangha. Gamanam aqui no, like sometimes means like walk, but in this sense means follow. To follow the instructions directly of the sadhu. To directly follow the instructions of the sadhu. This is sadhu sangha. So sangha means samakrupena gamanam. Gamanam means to walk, but actually in this sense means to follow his instructions. So if so much crying, humble, humility, but you're not crying. Do you cry? Come sometimes. If you lose something from this world, then cry, isn't it? What did you lose? No, que voz você quer? Which one? You lost. So why are you crying? You're crying for what? Which material thing? Nobody's crying for the Shreya Vastu, to the highest things, spiritual things. Two things are there, Priya and Shreya. Priya Vastu. We are crying for the Priya Vastu, means things we like in this world, like material things. This world is Priya, is very dear. For example, mother, father, wife, husband, friends, wealth, brothers. This is Priya. We like these things. It's dear to us. So this Vaishnava was explaining two words, Shreya and Priya. So what is Priya? It's like we like this world and the things of this world. This is Priya, isn't it? What is that other person? Another Govinda. He's in Samadhi, chanting Anik. Okay. And what is Shreya? Bhagavat Bhakti, Bhagavat Prem. Highest thing, superior. So. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, आपकी ऐसे कृपा तो होगी कि मैं ब्रज में निवास और राधा जी की दासी बनूं और ब्रज में निवास पाऊं तथा नित्य काल बाल्य रस से श्री कृष्ण के विलास में विराट परिचर्या करूं। Paricharya means to serve. Many kinds of service. Paricharya. What is how to serve Radha Krishna Vilas? Giving water, massage their feet, fanning. This sloka explains how is the service to the conjugal pastimes of Radha Krishna. Tambul Arpana. Tambul, you know what is that? It's the betel nuts. To offer betel nuts to Radha Krishna is on service. Pan, have you choose pan? Supari. The name is Tambul. Payodan means offer water to Radha Krishna. To massage the feet of the Thakurji. Radha Krishna go to sleep. Slowly, massage their feet. All these services. This is called to serve the Vilas, the pastimes, conjugal pastimes of Radha and Krishna day and night. Can be in the stage of sadhaka and siddha. So in the sadhaka body, you clean the temple. You put water, like sweep and clean with water. This mandir margin, clean the temple. Every day should clean the temple actually. Now it's not cleaning, but every day should clean the temple. Now I'm seeing how everything's not going. Maybe some 2-3 days everything's staying not cleaning. Yeah, people are not folding this rugs, carpets every day, morning and evening. should fold these carpets and sweep. Sham ko bhi? Yes, after Subh morning time. After the Harikatha in the morning. After 9 o'clock. You have to take all the asanas out, then sweep. And with wet cloth, clean with wet cloth. No, they're not cleaning every day. Clean the temple every day. Or some evening time also he said. He said also Subh Sham. So when the sadhaka body clean the temple. This is the Deha, where the Radha Krishna making the pastimes. There, you serve. Have to decorate the kunja, organize the kunja. Kayu. So in your inner mode, you're always living in Vraj, inside, like internally living in Vraj. So like this, you're praying to Bhagavan. Every day, I have to pray to Lord. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says in the Kirtan, in the Bhajana, when I will give up my gross body, like a male body, female body, when I'll forget this, bodily conception, and in my Siddha Deha, I'll serve Bhagavan. The Goswami, he wrote in the Bhakti-rasamrita Sindhu, so in the Sadhaka Rupa means form of Sadhaka. You chant holy names, you do Vishnu's Smarana, Atma Nivedana, Rasam, all these limbs of Bhakti. Okay. These 9 limbs of Bhakti: Shravana, Kirtana, Vishnu Smarana, Padaseva, Archana, Vandana. So you follow the limbs of Bhakti with your body, starting from Shravana and Kirtana. If your Sadhaka body, the body of the Sadhak, but in your Siddha Deha, your internally conceived body, it's called transcendental constitutional form. What did I say? With your transcendental constitutional form, what do you have to do? Think about Radha Krishna. Mahaprabhu said, Mahaprabhu told Srila Raghunath Das Goswami this instruction. First, first instruction, which one was it? I told yesterday. This is the first teaching of Mahaprabhu. But if not, don't be renounced just like a monkey. Because the monkeys, they look like they are renounced. As they said. Because the monkey sometimes is like so silent with eyes shut. If somebody comes close, he just snatches something from the person. So in the same way, don't do the Markata Vairagya, monkey renunciation. You should have a natural renunciation from your heart. But when is the natural renunciation will come? Spontaneous renunciation. When you have the Bhakti Devi. If Bhakti Devi manifests to you, then your spontaneous will have renunciation. Because if you do Bhakti, always gain value. Automatically they'll come. The Bhagavata explained, if you have the Bhakti to God, two things will come. Jnana and Vairagya. Naturally you have the Shastra Jnana. Para means highest. Para Bhakti. This Shloka explains Vasudeva Para Bhakti. Para means highest Bhakti. If you speak the Shloka or not, this is not necessary. If you don't have the brain, then so what to do? But you try to learn. This is very nice. So many people, even trying so much, cannot. Many mothers cannot learn the shlokas, even trying so much. I also don't have so much this capacity. What to do? Tell me. You try. It's good. Try to memorize the shlokas. But even if you're trying, but you cannot memorize, what to do? But for example, Gorakshara Das Bhamaji Maharaj, he didn't used to say slokas, but he used to defeat many pandits. The meaning of the shloka, you must know the meaning. So Gorakshara used to say, oh, you're speaking opposite of what it is. Gorakshara Das Bhamaji Maharaj, he was not he was analphabet, he was illiterate. He couldn't write or read. But when many pandits were there, he used to go and see the faults. Oh no, this is not the proper meaning. What I want to say is, if you don't remember the shloka, what to do? According to samskara of previous lives, the person maybe doesn't have the previous life samskaras, or so her brain is not powerful, like strong. I'm not saying you should not try or to memorize the shlokas. You have to try. I had to try to memorize the shlokas. But if you speak too many shlokas, what will happen? Maybe some abhimana can come. Oh, he sees so many. Some ego. Oh, he knows so many shlokas like this. That's why the great pandits, they cannot enter the Bhakti Marga. Generally, the pandits, they go to the Advaitavada philosophy, to the monism philosophy. Chaitanya Bhagavata says, if you know too much knowledge, then क्या शुरू कर दिया? Like maybe you see some fault in what the others are saying. You criticize the others and you think you know everything, so you like making offense. The point is, great point is, they take the Panini Vyakaran, the grammar, Sanskrit grammar, and they say this is that, this is that, like they give many explanations that with the Mayavad philosophy. If you have a little bit knowledge, in Sanskrit we say that it's like the small fish. He's so much. He's so much like swimming in the. Okay, if there's a small water, like a pond, like a posta, like a pedal, no, what's it? Like when it rains and like some hold and a little bit of water, not so deep, just a little bit of water, like small lake, very small. So if there's some fish there, the fish will swim, and this water will like very easily you can see there's a fish there, because the water will revolve. But in the ocean is so deep and there's so many creatures there, but you cannot see anything because the ocean is very deep. So, for example, another example, if the tree is full of fruits, very ripened fruits and delicious and very heavy, the tree naturally will bend. So those who have qualities, those who are really intelligent and vidwan, very scholar, they are very humble also. Do you understand? Just like, for example, Mahaprabhu speaking. In the time of Gundicha Marjan, some devotee was sweeping, but not properly. He thought, oh, everybody's sweeping, I don't need to sweep. Exactly. So he was not sweeping properly. Mahaprabhu came to him and said, wow, you're sweeping so nicely. Mahaprabhu didn't say, oh, you're not doing it right. Mahaprabhu said what? You are doing very nice. So the devotee understood and he became ashamed. Then he started to do right. Nice. You see, the pundits really, the really intelligent and scholar persons, these their symptoms. Like they are sweet, like sweet words, like this. Humble, like this. Kashi, so in Kashi, there was a man in Kashi who defeated everyone. He was very pundit and he was very proud that he defeated everyone. And somebody told to him his name was Keshav Kashmir. So everyone told, go to Navdeep, but there's first go to Navdeep also. I don't know, after he defeated everyone in Kashi, they told him to go to Navdeep to be defeated, to try to conquer there also. So Keshav Kashmir came to Navdeep, and in Navdeep everyone told him, just you have first to be defeated by Nimai Pandit, that small boy, like a young boy who's teaching, have some students, then you can come to us. So Keshav Kashmir, he came, it was like almost sunset, the moon was rising, the moon was full moon, very full moon, very beautiful, and the eastern side was like completely like a reddish color, and the moon also a little bit reddish. It was just like the beginning of evening time. It was not cold, not hot, very soft wind, soft gentle breeze flowing that time. It's all described in Chaitanya Bhagavat. So the Keshav Kashmir had so much ahankara of being pandit, so much ego and proud. Actually, he got the mercy of the Saraswati Devi, this Keshav Kashmir. And he knew many Tantra mantras. And this Keshav Kashmir, by the Tantra mantra, he put Saraswati Devi in his throat. So whatever he speaks is true. Keshav Kashmir. That's why he had all this proud. Vidya Ahankar, the ego of having so much knowledge, and also ego of having this power of the demigods, because the topmost strength is the strength of the demigods. The topmost strength is of the gods, no, it's the demigods and the gods. So the topmost strength is from the demigods. So he knows that with mantra he put Saraswati Devi in his tongue. So whatever I say, it's true. So he had this ego. Then Keshav Kashmir came and said, is your name Nimai? Mahaprabhu folded hands, I'm your servant. I heard your glories. Keshav Kashmir said. Mahaprabhu said, okay. Keshav Kashmir said, I want to Shastrata means like to debate Shastra with you. Mahaprabhu, very humble, said, I also have heard your glories. You are so scholar. Just like you have so much knowledge, just like the Himalaya mountain. You have so much knowledge, just like the Himalaya mountain. Gigantic knowledge you have. So your knowledge is so deep, just like the Pacific Ocean. Your knowledge is high, just like the Himalaya mountain, and deep as like the Pacific Ocean. But I am just I'm study of grammar Sanskrit. Vyakaran for Sanskrit. This Vyakaran for the Sanskrit people who study Sanskrit. It's like for Shishu. It's only for babies, like for child, you know. This Vyakaran Shishu Shastra is like Shastra for children. No, do you know what is Shishu Shastra? Shastra for children. It's like very, beginning of the knowledge of Sanskrit, you know. Like for A for apple, B for ball, C for cat, D for dog. So Mahaprabhu said also, look, I only teach the Vyakaran, which is like the Shishu Shastra, the Shastra for children. So how can I discuss Shastra with you? You know all the Alankaras, all the Shastras, so many degrees you have. I am only, this. Actually, I'm teaching the students. I don't even know if my students are understanding or not. I even don't know if I am understanding or not what I'm saying. Mahaprabhu said, I'm giving class, and my students, I don't even know if they understand. And also, I also maybe not understand also. So you see Mahaprabhu. He's Swayam Bhagavan. Swayam Bhagavan, he is telling to Keshav Kashmir. What? So I'm just teaching the Shishu Shastra, which is Vyakaran, like this grammar, Sanskrit. The Sanskrit grammar. And I'm teaching my students, and I don't even know how much my students are understanding. I don't even know if they're understanding everything. And also, how much I understand, I also don't know. Customer said, hey, I know. Discuss Shastra with me. Mahaprabhu said, okay. Sometimes the lion will not fight with the rat. You're a lion, and I am just like a mouse, small mouse. What do I have? Then Krishna said, I want to discuss with you. Just everybody's saying your glories, everybody's saying you defeated great pandits even. That's why I came. Discuss Shastra with me. Mahaprabhu very humble said, okay, very nice. You are so great. Just like the Himalaya mountain, you're so deep, just like the Pacific Ocean. Your knowledge is so deep like Pacific Ocean and high like the Himalaya mountain. I don't have anything. Okay. Mahaprabhu said, first I want to listen from you. First I want to listen from you. This is the quality of the knowledgeable person. Those who are knowledgeable, who are like intelligent and have so many knowledge, they first want to listen to the other person. So what do you want to listen? Okay, we're here in the banks of the Ganga. Tell me the glories of the Ganga. Mahaprabhu asked to him. Mahaprabhu said to Keshav Kashmir, I want to listen about the glories of the Ganga. So Keshav Kashmir, very quickly, he made his own shlokas and started glorifying the Ganga with his own made shlokas at that same moment. Actually, who was speaking? The Saraswati Devi in his tongue. Mahaprabhu said, what's so nice? If you give me order, these glories of the Ganga which you said, which you just told, I want to know something about the glories about what you said. There's something I want to know more. What do you want to know? I want to discuss with you one of the shlokas you just said. Which shloka? Because Keshikoshamir, he had the mercy of the Saraswati. So directly Saraswati Devi was on his tongue. Which shloka? So because he spoke at once 1,000 shlokas in a sequence. So Mahaprabhu chose one of them, like he spoke so quickly, 1,000 shlokas. Mahaprabhu said, okay, this one. And repeating and want to discuss that one. So it's already. So he said, I told 1,000 shlokas, how can you remember exactly one shloka I said? So this is already amazing. So Mahaprabhu said, no problem. Just like you are a great pandit, you have some strength, some power, some shakti, then also you're speaking. I also am like this, I listen and then remember. I want to discuss about the faults and the qualities of some shloka. What faults? My shlokas have no faults. Shiv Kashmir said, I told these glories of the Ganga, my shlokas have no faults. Only guns and guns, only qualities and qualities. Mahaprabhu said, some alankaric dosha I see, some fault in the alankar. Panchguna, Panchdosh? I see 5 qualities and 5 defects in your shlok. So Mahaprabhu said, this is the fault, this is the defects. All the pandits who had come with their horses also to see, they become hesitant, like looking, wow. And then the disciples of Mahaprabhu, they were near him. They were like clapping and laughing on the Keshav Kashmir. Understand? Mahaprabhu said, look to his disciples. Don't do this. He's an honorable person, pandit person. You should never laugh on the pandits. You see how is Mahaprabhu? Any small thing we are making fun of the person. But the pandit is a symptom of the Mahaprabhu is giving the teaching to us actually. So humble, so humble. Mahaprabhu said, no problem. Mahaprabhu to his disciples, he said, don't laugh, don't joke on him. After Mahaprabhu defeated and showed all the faults to the Keshav Kashmir, they have this fault of Alankar. Mahaprabhu showed. This discussion on Shastra. In his own shloka, they were discussing about the Alankars. The shloka that Keshav Kashmir spoke. On that shloka, Mahaprabhu was taking the shloka, analyzing and showing the faults according to the composition of the Sanskrit and all. Keshav Kashmir was completely like ashamed and feeling so perplexed, and all the bewildered, and everyone who was with him, everybody was also like impressed. How is this possible? What? What's the insect? So which insect? Which insect? jog. So there's this insect. If you give some salt to him, he'll like completely like his body like will be like small and like he'll be. Não entendi muito bem o nome do animal. So anyway, the case of Kashmir was feeling so bad. He was defeated by one person who only is teaching Vyakaran grammar, Sanskrit, and Keshav Kashmir was completely feeling like so bad. And Mahaprabhu said, Keshav Kashmir, don't worry, it's okay. Why are you having so tension because of this? It's okay. It's your own shloka. I wanted to listen to your shlokas. Okay, tomorrow come. Tomorrow we debate the Shastras really. So the first day was already like this. What to say about another day? So he was so upset. The Keshav Kashmir, he left. So he said to worship, and he was worshiping Saraswati Devi. Saraswati Devi told him directly. Saraswati appeared in front of him, and he said, "Hey Devi, I have crossed great oceans, and my boat is sinking into the small river. Imagine your river your boat crossed many oceans with containers, cargo ship. Like for example, a cargo ship. It's a boat, a ship. Have you seen a cargo ship? Crosses so gigantic ship, and it crossing many oceans with many containers. Yes. Like we see in America and Brazil also. Claro que sim, agora deve estar explicando. So I crossed so many waves and so many oceans, and I came here. And where did my boat sank? My boat sank into this small river. So Keshav Kashmir was praying to Devi Saraswati. Hey Devi, why are you making this bad fame on me? Naraj? Bad fame? Huh? Why do you make this happen to me? I defeat so many great planets, and this person is teaching. He used to teach this, in my Pantali teach the Vyakaran, the Sanskrit grammar. And he defeated me. Why? Please tell me. Why this shloka? It had some defect. So at that moment, Devi Saraswati said, "Hey Keshav Kashmir, listen. You see, he looks like a small boy, like a small young person, but he's not a young person, a small boy. Actually, he's the supreme controller of all the infinite universes. He's Swayam Bhagavan. Bhajana-rahasya. It's Krishna, Swayam Bhagavan. Looks like he's just a small person in my party, but he's Krishna. Bhajana-rahasya. Hey Keshav Kashmir, listen. All the demigods and demigoddesses, we are his servants actually. All we are. He is the Prabhu. The demigods, the servants cannot be showing their being higher than the master. We are very humble in front of him. That's why. So don't worry. And do one thing with you. We're so fortunate actually. Why? Because the Shasana Guru Hari Swayam Bhagavan Bhajana-rahasya, and he manifested now in this Kali, taking the mold and complexion of Shrimati Radha. Go quickly and surrender to his lotus feet. What is that word I asked? What is the word I asked? What? Last word I ask you. Just give up all your. What is the fruit of the knowledge? You just give up all your egos and surrender to Him. What's the fruit of the learning and knowledge? That you put your mind in Krishna. That you fix your mind in Krishna. Fruit of knowledge, that you put your mind in God. The fruit of knowledge is to fix your mind in knowledge. Means to immerse in Lord. What is the meaning? You immerse in Prema Bhakti. Immerse in Prem. This is the fruit of reading Bhagavatam. What is the fruit of the Vidya, the knowledge? That you have your mind fixed in feet of Krishna. And you have a rati to Krishna. Rati mati means that your resolution with the rati for Krishna, deep attachments. From all kinds of knowledge, topmost knowledge is Krishna Bhakti. So Devi told everything. Kashmir, go very quickly. And you surrender yourself to the feet of Mahaprabhu. You're so fortunate. Saraswati told him, Mahaprabhu is so merciful also. And in case of Kashmir, he gave up everything early in the morning. He knocked the house of Mahaprabhu to his door. Shachimata opened the door. So she saw the one Brahman standing in the door, Shachimata. And then Gorasundar came outside to speak to him. Sing Gorasundar. Keshav Kashmir did Dandavat pranams. He surrendered himself. Please forgive me. Now I know your glories. The Mahaprabhu gave beautiful instructions to him. Hey Brahman, give up everything. Stay in Vrindavan and do bhajan. Mahaprabhu gave such beautiful instructions to him in that moment. So, we have many dehabhimanis in our, many conceptions, bodily conceptions in our hearts. For example, I'm rich, I'm intelligent, I'm knowledgeable, I'm so beautiful, I'm a man, I'm a woman. All these egos. So giving up this conception of the material body. By the mercy of Krishna, you attain the body of Gopi and live in Vraj. So what we should do? Give up this abhiman, these egos. The root of all of our offenses is the bodily conception and the Atma Abhiman. You came to do bhakti. You came to this world. You came to this world. Tulasdas says also this shlok. You came to this world to do Bhagavad Bhajan, but we are just collecting money and money. Taking this, the trade out, isn't it? So you're just doing material things here, absorbing like proud, like fame, name, reputation, money, material things. So pray to Govinda. How to attain the gopi body? Actually, you have already. You have everything in your heart. To manifest it. Just like there's fire inside the stone or not? Yes. But you cannot see the fire inside the stone. In the wood also there's fire. But this fire is inside the wood and it's not burning the wood. How? Yes, it's happening. This is also like amazing or supernatural. Like supernatural, I mean like it's impressive. But if you rub 2 pieces of wood, then you see the fire coming. Means the fire from inside is coming out that moment. So you have everything in a let position in such a way in your heart to have everything. You just need to doing the sadhana bhajana to manifest it and become mature. It will manifest. Just like the fruit of the banyan tree. Have you seen the fruit? Have you seen the fruit of the banyan tree? Like the ficus, figueira. Inside of the fruit of the banyan tree, there's so many seeds. And this is very small. And this seed, everything is inside the seed. Like the seed is so small, and inside the seed already everything, like all the potency to become big tree, gigantic tree, give so many leaves and everything. In the same way, you have everything in your heart. You cannot get this with your sadhana. Actually, it just manifests. So whatever you already have in your heart, in that position, this will come out. Sorry, I didn't understand if the fruit of the banyan is so many seeds inside, but anyway, the point is the seed is very small. So anyway, the sadhaka is following the limbs of bhakti, and then all this will manifest, will develop, will manifest in him. You don't need to go anywhere because it's already inside you. You just need to manifest it. It's like a seed which needs to grow. Shavana Shuddha Chitta. If you give up your bodily conceptions and egos, it's like this always. You have to stay in Braj with Gopi Bhav. So listen in this prayer of so much hankering. By the mercy of the eternal associates of Srimati Radhika, this Gopi Bhav will manifest in your heart. It's so beautiful. So you have to stay in Braj. If you don't stay in Braj, how can you get the board of Braj? Braj is such a beautiful, incomparable place. Who can describe the glories of Braj? That's why our Goswamis didn't want to leave Braj for anything. Raghunath Goswami, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Lokanath Das Goswami also. They just stay in Braj. Because here you can get the association of the Vrajavasis, of the Sadhu Sangha also very easily. Very easily, you can do association of Sadhu and do the Parikrama of Giriraj, for example. You can take Achamana in Jamuna. Here we are not going, but Every day I used to go, after Arati I used to go to Jamuna, do Achman of Jamuna, and make some prayers and then come back. I used to do this every day. This time, according to the desire of Lord, we are not doing. I not even went downstairs, not even one day. Because of lockdown. Lockdown. Confinamento. Because if you stay in Braj, naturally so many deep and stimulation come. So you have this bhav. When I go to Braj, when I see Radha Konashama Konda, when I go to Giriraj Govardhan, like we're here just like in a cage. We're just here, it's just like a bird in a cage. We're here. We're feeling like this. What to do? If we not this time lockdown, we could go to Giriraj, do parikrama, we could have the darshan of Radha, Kunda, Shyam, Kunda, Kokil, Javat, Kokilavan. We could have the darshan. We could have the darshan of Vrindavan. But see what happened. Because of the lockdown, cannot go anywhere. Just eating and sleeping. Only this. What to do? According to the time this is going on now, isn't it? So what I want to say is, stay in Braj. If you stay in Braj, you feel amazing bliss. It's not possible to describe. Those who stay in Braj, they are so fortunate, blessed. Early in the morning, they wake up, they do the whole Vrindavana Parikrama early in the morning. Isn't it? They go to Radhamodara, Radha Shyama Sundar. They go to all these temples. They have the darshan of the Thakurji. They're so fortunate, it's so beautiful. So they can go to Nikunjavani Duvan. So if you stay in Braj, this Bhav will come. So do bhajan. Kida sundar kya? Bhavana. So the Brajavasi are so also generous. There's no any problem for eating, no any lack of food. Wherever you go, the Brajavasi says, Mahatma Ji, Maharaj, come here and take prasad. If there's no lockdown, so many people would call me to their house, but now at least 2 or 4 bandaras would happen if there's not lockdown, like 2 or 4 programs. In Navadvip they were saying, come Maharaj to my house. Yes, I would go. Why would not come to your house? I would go. Bologna here? I will go. Even if you don't call me to your house, I will go. But I'm not going to their house and they are also not coming here because of the lockdown. These devotees. Is this true or not? In the praise of Brahmaji. Those who stay in this Nanda Braj, the Vrajavasis, how is their good fortune? Even the God himself, how he's like friend of the Vrajavasis, just like ordinary friends, like a Lokik Sadbandhu, just like in this world also. We have this relationship with your family and also with your friends. So in the same way, the Vrajavasis, they have so much Lokik Sadbandhu but Priti for Krishna. The unhappiness of Krishna is their unhappiness. The happiness of Krishna is their happiness. Vrajavasis don't think Krishna is Bhagavan. Krishna está feliz, Vrajavasis estão felizes. Krishna está triste, Vrajavasis ficam tristes. So, but how they have so much deep attachment for Krishna. So live in Braj, this is special. So the Gopideha is the internally conceived body. Mane mane sida deha kariya bhavat. Mahaprabhu told this to Raghunath Das Goswami. Mahaprabhu told Das Goswami, this is highest teaching, very high teaching. Mane mane sida deha means think about your, like in your internally conceived spiritual body, serve Radha Krishna in Vrindavana. And the Sanat Samhita explains about this. This Atmadhan, how to meditate in your own soul. Like you are in the middle of many gopis. So beautiful. So in this eagerness will come to attain Prema Bhakti. So Mahaprabhu give these instructions. Gurudev also wrote, but this Kunja Lila in the Nikunja Sadhana, in this Nikunja place, only the Manjaris can go inside. The Sakis have the qualification to go inside, not everyone. Manjaris and Sakis. All these 5 stages, Maharandasha, all this, and 11 moods. Here you're saying the stage of sadhak. The sadhak is doing the bhajan slowly, and then he becomes free from the anarthas. Then he starts thinking about all this. And his modes of service. So beautiful moods, feelings. Stay in Vrindavan. And this bhajan happens. Because wherever you stay, you get the stimulation accordingly. If you stay in Vrindavana, you have all these udipas. If you stay in Radhakonda, you see Radhakonda and also absorbing that love. Isn't it? So where you should stay? In Vrindavan. So I have to think here the servants of the servant of Shrimati Radha. Kinkari, servants of the servant. So in the next class, we'll speak about the shloka of Radharasa Danili. Such a beautiful verse. This is the process of bhajan, chanting holy names. This is manifesting the heart. And then you feel the bliss in the holy names. You feel these udipanas, these stimulations, and it comes in your heart and you feel bliss.